Hi, my name is Margarida and welcome to a new video. So this was my 2022 reading journal and I'm gonna flip through it. So this was also my 2021 reading journal, but I'm just gonna show you the 2022 part because I already did a 2021 flip through last year. So I have this little cover page or something. It's just really simple, and then I have my goals for the year, and my goals was 30 books and 30 audiobooks, and I achieved it. So I'm really pleased with it, and I'm thinking about it, and I think I'd switch up some books. Okay, it doesn't matter right now. So I have books to buy, and these are books that I'm interested in buying, and once I buy them I cross it. My physical TBR, so it is this page and a little bit here, but most of them I read them, so I'm happy with it. The series I'm following, new books of 2022, so new launches. I have some that I didn't read but I'm interested in reading, so maybe I'll migrate it to my new reading journal. This is best book of the year. I didn't put it here yet. The audiobooks I've read, the ebooks I've read, and then 22 books for 2020. So this is that. And from these books I didn't read this one, and these two. So only 4 books out of 22. I think that's really nice. So my January TBR, and the days I read physical books or ebooks and audiobooks. And you'll see that I switch it up. Oh, don't read it unless you want spoilers, but it is also in Portuguese, so probably you don't understand, but it has spoilers. So in each month I have a book and I have my review of the book, the star rating, and when I read it, and if it was an audiobook, who narrates the audiobook. So this is February, so the TBR and the days I spent reading, the books I've read in February. March, same thing. This is probably my favorite book of the year. Actually, it's a non-fiction and it's about a man who was in World War II, a Jewish man, and it's really emotional, but he's really happy as well. That's why he's called the happiest man on earth, because he considers himself the happiest man. Now he's already dead, like in 2020 or something, but this is my favorite book of the year, probably. April, same thing. I love this book. This was the last book of the Amber Inuyasha series. In May I did something smaller. Yeah, I only started the month in the day 16, and this wasn't working for me. Like me tracking the days I'm reading or not, it was not working for me. But in June I did the same with a smaller TBR. I like the border that I did here. Media freakout tag, just I had this empty space and I decided to write it. July, same thing. I had some Stray Kids pictures laying around, so I decided to glue them here. But this is a clouds theme and I have some Stray Kids. This is a mess. This is when I start reading Spy X Family. This is probably my second favorite book of the year. Really good. And as you can see, in September I started doing something different. So this is my TBR, and in this side is some stats. So on the top I have the books I've actually read, and on the bottom I have the book with the least amount of pages, book with the most pages, other books read, ebooks read, physical books read, and different genres. So fantasy, memoir, young adult, sci-fi, things like that. I write it down. So I decided to do this different thing for each month, and it really worked because I was really tired of writing down what days I read or not, because I don't use my reading journal every single day, so it started to be annoying. And in this month I also did this border for each book, and I think it looks really nice as well. So October, same thing. This is my TBR, books read, and some stats here on the bottom. And I also did a border as well because I like it. Same thing here. This time I didn't do a border, but I did this divider. And December, I didn't write all the stats yet. And this was the books I've read in December. And I didn't print this last book, that is Spin the Dawn. Then I did a review of the year, so I've read 74 books, and I don't think this is right because I think I messed up the earlier pages, so I don't think it's 38 physical or ebooks and 36 audiobooks. I think it's like more 40, 34 or something. I read 6 graphic novels and 1 comic, and 5 non-fiction books and 2 summaries of non-fiction books. And then this was my favorite ebooks, so The Happiest Man on Earth, Book Lovers and Yolk. My favorite audiobooks were Daughter of the Moon Goddess, I'm Glad My Mom Died and They Never Learned. And my favorite physical books was The City of Brass, The Defining Decade, The Kingdom of Copper. This is the same series of City of Brass, and The Poppy War. I couldn't decide just which 3, so I decided to choose 4. And then I just did a little thing to help me choose my favorite book of the year. So in January my favorite book was The Defining Decade, in February Yolk, in March The Happiest Man on Earth, in April A Sky Beyond the Storm, in May This Woven Kingdom, in June This Book Can Save Your Life, I think it's the name in English, in July Book Lovers, in August The City of Brass, in September The Kingdom of Copper, in October Spell of Lost Things, in November The Bronze Beasts, and in December The Poppy War. So then I had a face-to-face battle, so on Yolk, The Happiest Man on Earth, This Book Can Save Your Life, City of Brass, Kingdom of Copper and Poppy War. Then here The Happiest Man on Earth won. Then here The City of Brass, and this was the most difficult decision I had, and it was between The Kingdom of Copper and The Poppy War. And I think The Kingdom of Copper won, but barely, because I love The Poppy War and I'm really excited to read the other books on the series. So, and between all these books, I couldn't decide between these 2 books of the same series. I still have to read the last one. I'll do it in this year, of course, but I couldn't decide, so I thought The Happiest Man on Earth was the book that resonates with me the most and what made me feel the most things. So as you can see, I really love nonfiction and I really love fantasy, like 2 completely ends of the spectrum. I still have some pages left, but I don't think I'll do anything with them. I can doodle some things and make some lists, but that's it. Not serious things that I'll write. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this flip through. I hope you like to see my 2022 reading journal. It's a little bit messy, a little bit all over the place, but you can see my life through it. Not every spread is perfect, and as you can see, it just goes with the flow. I'll try to do my 2023 reading journal prettier and nicer, but we'll see. Maybe it will only last 1 month. We'll see about it. So thank you so much. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see bullet journal content, and follow me on TikTok if you want to see bullet journal content as well, but also book content as well. And subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos from me, and bye, see you next time.